Recently, I had a golf lesson of my own to try and improve my golf swing and lower my scores. I've been invited to Carden Park Golf Resort, and what better way to see the course than to test my new swing out on a championship course. I've been practicing my new golf swing over the last few weeks, so will I see the results I'm after? Longer, straighter golf drives, iron shots struck how we all want with ball and turf contact. And will my short game continue to be hot and get me up and down when I need it? I'm out nice and early on the course, so jumping around a little bit, and I'm starting on the 5th, par 4, 420 yards, and it's driver for my first tee shot.
What a beauty. That was a beautiful drive. And I don't think I'm going to get my aim quite right today. It just feels so strange. When you move from a simulator environment where you've got lines helping you out, like alignment sticks, the edge of your mats, those kind of things, it's so much easier to get your alignment right. But straight away on that first tee shot, I'm setting up like I feel like I am in the sim, and it feels like I'm aiming 100 yards left. Like, it is crazy. So the combinations of the things that I did with Alex in my lesson, if you haven't seen that, go and check the video out, whichever side the link is that I'll put it, and I'll put it in the description maybe. Go and check that out. It was set up sort of basics in my golf swing, alignment, ball position, getting my handle forward more. Because I was aiming so far right, I was pulling my handle back at setup to try and get the face aiming somewhere near my target. So that's the big thing out here, getting my setup right, which will then allow me to hit the ball properly like I'm doing in the simulator. 105 yards. 54, needs a bit of a scrub. So going back to my aim, like literally I feel if I was to put this down, which I want it about there, that honestly feels like I'm aiming at the bunker. It is so far left in my head that is actually straight. It's crazy. And like, if you have watched the video already, or if you're going to go and watch the video, the basics in the golf swing, like we talk about as pros a lot, are so important and can play so many roles in the golf swing. Oh, that was a good shot. Is it a bit long? It's finished right behind the flag. That's two decent openers. Pitched, what's that? 3-4 feet away, and it's gone a little bit long, but this is a great opening chance for a birdie. Bit of right to left on this one. Overcooked it. Well, you just got to be patient with those things, but the opening 2 shots I'm very happy with. So what I think is crucial out on the golf course, and what I'm finding already, is that I need to make sure that ball position and my alignment match up. So if I start aiming down the left to get the correct alignment and don't move ball position back to influence my path, I get those snipey ones down the left. So that's really important. So face alignment, pick something in front of my ball, feet alignment, ball position. Oh, it's close. It's just a little down the left. Over the bunkers. Yeah. Should be. 117 front, 135 middle, 153 back. Slightly downhill, and greens are a little bit bouncy, so I'm going to go with a 50. Don't be long. Oh, it's long. How's that long? That's a flyer out of there. God. No! That was an unnecessarily hard club scrape, just because I'm a little bit annoyed. What I'm also annoyed about is that I've short-sided myself. Hardly any green to work with. Yeah. Ah, delicate little flop. Ridyard special. Come on then. I'm shot scoping everything today, so let's have a look at all the data as well throughout the round. Oh, that's delicate. Stop! Oh, that's run on. That's why I can't miss on that side. 4-footer for par. There's a real slope after the hole there, so this is uphill and right to left around that little bit of foam on the green. They've just sprayed them as well, keeping it all nice. And I haven't weed myself on my trouser. That is a raindrop from the buggy or somewhere. Putting has been pretty solid recently, which I'm pleased about. Watch the data at the end now say that I'm losing on strokes gained with my putting. Par 3, 204 to the front. Now there is water up the right, so I do kind of want to hit a 4-iron, but it would be too much, I think, if it hits the green and stuff, as it's quite bouncy. So I'd want to cut it, and that brings water into play on the right. Whereas if I smash 5-iron, it's more likely to draw, which is the better side to miss on the left. Obviously I want to hit a good shot, but pars on these kind of par 3s work quite nicely. And there's the draw. Way too much draw. Ah, that is not good. That is a long way left. I could even zoom in for you on that one. This will be a very good par. So need to go a little bit left of the flag with a bit of height, no tree trouble. That could be good. Run. Oh, it stopped well quick. I thought I would run out of that a little bit. Downhill lie, out the rough. Ugh. Bad tee shot. Left myself too much work. That's a bogey. Par 5, 550 into a slight breeze, and I reckon as close to that tree as you can take it. Right looks a bit more depth than left. Again, club face, ball position, feet. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Brammer. 241 middle, 224 front. That is a screaming drive. Small target up there, so I'm going to go 3-iron. I could probably hit my forward, but I'm going to go front of the green, good strike, run it up kind of ideas. I definitely get lazy with my handle position as well. I always set myself up with my handle back rather than forward, so it's something that I've got. All of these changes are things that I'm actually thinking about quite a bit. Ah, left. Ah! Good strike too. Could be a bunker there. Bunker it is. And I gotta go over another one. This would be a high handicapper's nightmare, or someone that's not very good in bunkers' nightmare. But here in 2, on in 3, chance of a birdie, definitely make par. How aggressive do I want to go? Sit. Pitched it nice, just didn't have the height for it to stop quicker. Ah, it's not bad though. Birdie chance. Let me know in the comments down below if you have lessons. How easy do you find taking your changes out onto the golf course? Do you find it easy? Or do you find that some things are easier to take on than others, whether it's an in-swing field change or if it's basic setups that you're changing? Do you find one easier than the other to take out onto the golf course? Let me know in the comments down below. to get the bogey back. Yeah, didn't break. Thought I was going to turn more than that. Shame it was just a par after such a good drive, but it's not a bogey. 340 yard, par 4. Water all down the left. Bunker at 260. So playing for position. Can't hit the shot that I just did with my 3-iron on the last, as that'll be in the lake. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I am finding that when I'm striking the ball properly, I am definitely getting a more neutral ball flight. It's not as like slingy as it used to be. So yeah, it's quite interesting when I do strike it well. The ball flight is a lot straighter, which is going to gain me a bit of distance as well, isn't it? If you take curvature out and start striking it properly, that's all good news. Little quiz for you in the comments down below, as well as letting me know how you find taking new swing changes onto the course. I want you to try and guess what my strokes gain numbers are going to be. So am I going to be losing or gaining with my driver, approach play, short game and putting? Let me know in the comments from what you've seen, or wait until the end of the video so you see all of it and then make your judgment from that. A bit of right to left and up a big slope. Distance control key. Stop. Not bad. Let's get my pitch mark as well, as I forgot that. Another 2-putt par, 400 yard par 4, and there's a ditch sort of all the way up the left, so I'm going to tee my forward up off the floor, which should stop it from going left as much. Tee it down lower, more likely to fade with those longer clubs. So I could also put ball position forward a bit and hope that it moves that ball left to right as well. So I think just getting this in play is a good shout, because it's stroke index 1 too for the handicap golfers out there. Toughest hole on the course. There's a bridge down there, and that's where I'm going to try and aim and then just peel it a little bit to the right. It's a little high and a little right. It's near that bunker. Just didn't. If I'd started that down the ditch line, that would have been absolutely perfect. But I've started it too straight, just drifted right. I do like the way that I've used ball position there, though, to influence my ball flight. A little bit more further forward, path a little bit more left. Going to be a little bit more open face. I love how I'm just being able to move that slightly, or what feels like a lot, but it is only slightly, to change that ball flight. Really nice. Not quite a path ball. Knee drop away from the path. 160 to the flag. A little bit too much into the green from what I wanted. 9-iron. Pin's right in the middle. Shall I go straight at it? I think that is the play. That's a bit of a flyer ball, I reckon. 6. Oh no, it's all good. Pin eye, just a little bit right of the flag. Decent. For anyone taking part in the game of guessing the strokes gained from this round, I'm going to benchmark it against a scratch golfer. Not a tour pro, because it's too depressing. So anyone involved in the game in the comments, it's against the scratch handicap. Little heavy-handed there, wasn't it? That's not going to win me many prizes, especially if this doesn't go in. 1 over. Two putt par. That's what I do. A nice short 129 yard par 3. Yes, please. Stick one close and get that bogey back. Handle forward, Matt. Come on. Aim, handle forward. There. Come on, come on. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Oh, it's dead on line. Tell you what, my wedges have been down the flag every time. That is literally long on the previous one, wasn't it? That went in that sort of dip in the green. And now that one is probably 12, 15 feet short. But they're literally down it. Oh. Lip out. 2 putt par. No. 275, middle of the green. Whereas on the marker it says 352, which means it's a carry over the water and straight at the green. Okay, do I play it safe and aim at the bunker on the right? Probably a good idea. And then if I pull it, it should be okay anyway. 270 to carry the water. Ball position, feet alignment. Oh, I've pulled it and it's straight on the green now if it gets up. Oh, it's up. Sit. Oh, it's over. Bunker I was aiming at, pulled it probably 20 yards, pitched on the green, and now I've got a chip. Move that down onto the green, birdie incoming. Now it is a little bit of a downslope once I pitch on the green. Got my 58, and I think I'm just gonna play a normal one. Don't you dare. Oh, I thought I might. I thought I might. That's back to level. With a par 5 to finish, I think. Last hole. Par 5, tight when you get up around sort of 150 away through the trees. So I don't know if driver's the best play, because if you don't get it spot on, it's only 490 but uphill. So I'm going to kind of go at the bunker and hope I hit a perfect. So again, thinking about all the things that I need to think about. That could be absolutely perfect. I need to feel like I also, when I move back, so I was more like this in my old swing. When I move back, I need to feel like my head, like I bump my hip, but my head stays back as well. Otherwise, I start to smother it, which I found in my practice too. So feeling pretty good out here, not gonna lie, but as in results wise, but how I'm set up still feels so alien. It's gonna need a lot of work. So if you're someone that has lessons and you practice loads and hit the range loads, I would 100% be putting some course time into my practice or your practice. You've got to get used to aiming in certain spots, understanding your patterns out on the golf course. On the range is fine, but it's a totally different environment out here. You don't have the luxury of, like I said earlier, the mats lining you up. It's all on you out here, and you've got to find your little triggers that are going to help with alignment, setup, whatever it might be that you're working on in your swing. Have I hit this in the perfect position? Oh, it might be a little bit too long. I'm going to have to punch it under this tree, I think. Oh, I've absolutely munched it up here as well. And that ball flight was so straight again. Like I said earlier, there's hardly any curvature on it. Just gone through the fairway. Shock, I'm a yard off it. And now I've got this tree. So like I said, you have to be absolutely perfect in the middle of the fairway, or lay it up back there so you can hit over them. I literally had a 10-yard gap to hit it in there. So, punch shot it is. There's bunkers all around the front of this green too. Like, I literally, like, the boring play is up the left and kind of trying at the front of the green, but then I got an absolute monster putt. If I punch it at the flag, then I'm not going to have much green to work with as well, and I could be in a bunker. Like, I don't really know what to do here. And if I draw it up, punch it up the left, it's likely to draw more away from the target. So I feel like I'm going to try my luck and go kind of straight at it. Which, if anyone down that lens is questioning this decision, you're allowed to, because this is the wrong play. If I was in a playing lesson now, I'd say hit it up the left, chip it on. But hit the bank and kill it or something. Oh, it did. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's pitched on the upslope of the bunker, and I reckon it's on the green. Let's go and have a look. 100% that is not the play. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 bunkers up here by the green, and I've pitched in the upslope, and I'm on the green. Look at that. Like, honestly, that is so stupid. How I've got that on there like that is so dumb. But like you see, if I aimed it up the left, I'd have a big chip up the green, and now got a big putt for eagle. Birdie finish out of nowhere, but the holes were kind. Oh no, stop! Yeah. Tester to finish. Long putts. Oh, I don't know if that would have lost or gained really from that distance. Probably a little bit of a loss. In the comments, last chance. What am I going to be against a scratch handicap on my strokes gained? Easy. What? That is a crazy birdie.
And before we go, let's take a look at that data from this round with my new swing. So strokes gained, I gained 3.34 off the tee, 0.82 on my approach shots, 1.28 on short game, and I lost, of course, as I joked about, on putting, 0.56. Now, I compare that to my season so far, playing in my top 50 series and things like that. It's a big gain and improvement on my tee shots and approaches, and that's the whole point of my lesson with Alex. I wanted to improve my long game. I wanted to be able to stand over the golf ball a bit more confident in any situation and be confident that I'm going to hit a half decent shot, not lose a golf ball, those sorts of ideas. So a big positive in such a short space of time in regards to my long game. Other data, I averaged 282 off the tee, fairways in regulation 57%, greens in regulation 78%, which is really tidy, up and down 50%, and then if I was to play 18 holes, they've averaged it out at 32 putts before the round. So a really good start on the course with my new swing. And like I said, it's going to take a bit of time to get used to where I'm aiming and how that all feels. But this is going to be a journey of my golf game. I want to get back out on the golf course more. The last few years I haven't. I'm excited to get going again and start producing some better scores. So stay tuned, keep an eye out for more lessons that I'm going to have with Alex and my journey to better golf. Thanks all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.